It's her first time
Look like
applying. Look, alright.
She look like she just quit her job.
She over the income Hyundai on that 2-week break.
Yep. Yep.
Alright, so who's timing? Alright, I want y'all to document what I'm missing, what I left out, I'll probably leave out some purpose. Just to see if you catch it, cause it's probably something very important. So y'all, alright, let me know when you're ready. Ring, ring, ring.
What phone about this, man?
You know I gotta go to voicemail first.
Ring, ring, ring.
They gonna pick up right at the voicemail.
Ring, ring, ring. Ring, ring, ring.
Hello,
Good morning, may I speak to Ms. Scott, please?
may I ask who's calling?
This is Ms. Mosley.
Miss Mosley, from where?
I was calling, to speak to Ms. Scott. Is this Ms. Scott?
May I ask who I'm speaking to?
This is Ms. Mosley.
From where?
I'm calling from an agency. Is this Ms. Is this Ms. Scott?
It depends on who I'm speaking to.
Alright, is this Ms. Scott? I cannot disclose that information.
Girl, it's Miss Scott.
Alright, good morning, Ms. Scott. How you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
Good. This is Ms. Mosley. I'm calling from the Department of Human Resources. You called,
From my kids?
no, ma'am. You called, you
Yes,
submitted an
I put that too.
application. You submitted an application for food assistance, and I was calling to conduct a telephone interview.
Girl, this the food officer? Oh, you had to say?
Yes, ma'am, I do apologize. I couldn't disclose that information in the beginning, because I didn't know who else.
Okay, okay, I'm ready, girl.
Alright. Could you verify your social for me, please?
418 00 0000.
Alright.
What got you?
Is this a good contact number for you?
This the number you got me, girl.
Yes, ma'am, but what's the number? Is this a good contact number?
Uh-huh.
Alright, can you verify your address for me, please?
312 Grant Street.
Okay?
But I get mail, that's just why I get mail. I live at, 123 Centennial Hill.
Okay, and, cause you put on here as the same address, so what is that mailing address again, so I can put it down?
123 Centennial Hill. But I want mail coming to 312 Grant Street.
Alright, you want mail coming to 312 Grant Street, so where do
Right.
you reside?
The address I just gave you.
The 123?
Right.
Okay. Alright. Alright, and what's that zip code?
36107. Hold on. No, that's the one for my mail address. I mean, 36119.
Okay, so 36119 is where you reside, and that's the,
Yeah, that's the zip code.
alright. Alright, so are you currently residing in Montgomery County?
Right.
Okay, so the zip code that you gave, zip code that you gave me, you do not currently reside in Montgomery County.
How you gonna tell me where I live?
Well, I looked it up in the system, ma'am, and that is for Lee County, so you can apply in their
Which
office.
county is Lee County?
I can give you the address if you need it
I
to
don't
apply.
need that. It must have been a mistake. I meant 36117.
So do you
Girl,
live
I
at
live a
617?
lot of places.
Okay, so are you currently residing in Montgomery
I
County?
do live in Montgomery
Alright,
County. I
we
said
can-
that.
Alright, can you provide me that address again? Just wanna make sure I have it
The
correct.
one I gave you earlier?
And what is that, ma'am?
Talking about the one I gave you earlier?
No, the one that you live at.
1234 Centennial Hill.
Alright, so you live at 123 Centennial Hill,
Right.
1234 Centennial Hill.
We gonna do the interview or you just gonna ask me about my
I have to make sure that this is your address and you reside in the project area.
So now I live in the projects.
No, ma'am. I have to make sure that you live in Montgomery County area in order to make sure that we are processing your case.
I live in Montgomery County.
Alright, thank you, yes ma'am. Alright,
Project here.
so are you married, single, divorced, separated, or widow?
My husband in jail.
Okay.
And he has been in jail for the past 5 years. He is not gonna be included on this case.
No ma'am, he will not be included on the
Oh,
case
I'm
because
telling
he.
you. I'm telling you. I've seen it more times.
Oh, no ma'am, that is fine, I don't need it.
I'm just making sure.
Okay, and who are you applying for?
Me and my kids, but my cousin, cause she just went to jail, so I have her son.
Okay.
My grandma, niece.
Your
And,
grandmother's niece?
right,
Okay,
and my sister's son,
okay. And who else live in the home with you?
my kids,
Okay. Does any of their, parents live in the home?
I am their parent.
Okay. Your niece and your grandmother's
My
niece?
grandma and niece,
Mhm.
they in jail.
So who's on your budget? Who are you trying to apply
My
for?
niece, my children, my grandma's niece. I put that on the application.
Alright, so is the people that you listed, any of those people in jail?
Why would I list people in jail?
I don't know, ma'am, I was trying to make sure I'm understanding you correctly.
No, you're trying to confuse me.
I'm not.
Keep going.
Alright, I'm just trying to make sure you put it on here correctly. Alright, you did list, who else lives in the home with you?
Nobody.
Alright, so you did list that your mom lives, at the same address. So does your mom live there as well?
Is she on the application?
Yes, ma'am, she
She
is.
don't live here.
Okay. Alright, did she left, she's no longer, in their
She
home?
passed away last year. It's her home. Wait.
I do apologize for that.
You don't have to apologize. She was sick.
Oh, no. Alright, are you a registered voter?
Are you asking me who I'm voting
No, ma'am, I'm asking you, are you a registered voter?
for? Girl, I did not vote.
Okay, so you don't wish to
Girl, I did
register?
not vote, right.
Alright, so, do you wish to appoint an authorized representative? Or someone else to speak on your behalf, or to receive a benefit card?
That's how folks stuck in a mixed up. No, you can keep me and me only.
Yes, ma'am, I will. What is your highest level of education?
Huh?
What is your highest level of education?
Oh, I went to Lee back in class 214.
So is we a high school?
You must not be from here.
No, ma'am, I'm not.
Oh, okay. We is the high school. 225 and 3, baby. You better write it down.
Alright, so I'm gonna ask you a series of questions. The only thing you have to do is just answer yes or no for me, please. I may ask you some additional questions depending on your response.
Mhm.
Alright. Have you ever fraudulently misrepresented your identity to receive food assistance?
Like what?
Have you ever told someone who you was not in order to receive benefits?
Girl, no. I
Okay.
love being me.
Are you a fleeing felon or parole or probation violator?
No, man.
Okay. Have you ever been convicted of a drug felony after August 22nd of 1996?
What you mean by feeling?
A drug felony.
Like what?
Like,
If I was trafficking?
yes, ma'am. But were you convicted of it? Okay. Alright. Have you ever used your food assistance to purchase firearms, ammunitions, or explosives?
My food's not off. Okay, no.
Okay. Have you ever been disqualified for participating in more than one household at the same time?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Alright, are you currently employed?
Nope.
When was the last time you was employed?
2001.
Alright. And do you live in a house, apartment, or mobile home?
I stay in a apartment. I had to use the apartment number at the beginning. I didn't want my mail to get mixed up. That's why I used my.
Okay, so 123 is the apartment number, ma'am?
That's yes.
Okay. Are you currently paying any rent?
Nope.
Okay. Alright, are you currently paying any utilities for heating or cooling your home?
Nope.
Okay. Do you have a telephone?
Nope.
No telephone expenses at all?
No, ma'am.
Alright. Would you like to receive any, information in regard to government assistance phone?
A food stamp phone?
Yes, ma'am.
Girl, no.
Okay. Alright. Are you currently on strike from a job?
What you mean by that?
Alright, did you ever decide that you wanted to,
Did I quit?
yes, ma'am.
Cause I didn't have a ride for my kids, so I had to.
Okay.
Cause my children had to get back and forth to school and I couldn't, and now I got all these extra kids in the house. Were you gonna take them to school?
No, ma'am.
Exactly.
Alright, and when was this that you quit
Quit where?
your job?
2001.
Okay. Alright, so no earned income?
Did I work for?
No, ma'am. Right, did you work for any income?
What is work?
You definitely don't know.
Okay,
I mean, I bet my, cousin trip,
okay. How
but
often?
she don't pay me.
She don't pay you at all?
She
Alright,
pay my rent.
okay. So she pays the rent directly to the company, or she give it to you in your
She
hand?
pays them to the company.
Alright. And what about any unearned income? Is SSI, SSA,
Nope.
child support?
My son get a third check on the third.
Okay, how much is it for?
Y'all can see it in the system.
I'm asking you, ma'am.
It goes to my bank account. You want me to turn aside my bank account stuff or something?
No, ma'am, you can just tell me.
I don't know for sure, so I don't wanna tell you no wrong.
Okay, how much do you think it is?
Ask for
Alright, and what son is this?
One on the application.
Which one of them? You have two sons on your application, ma'am.
The other one is my grandma's son.
Okay, so your son, okay, so my son, that's his name?
Yes.
My
Yeah, right.
My son Smith,
Alright, and so he receives, 941,
943.
943. Thank you, ma'am.
She didn't know at first.
Somebody told me.
Any other unearned income?
No.
Okay,
Oh, I did child support here and there, but he ain't been paying, so.
Cause he in jail.
so I do have a verification for the, SSI income, so you don't need to provide that verification, I can,
The one you ain't have in the system?
I have it, yes, ma'am.
How do you have it?
Alright, so who, paying child support?
My son's dad,
Okay, what's your son's dad's name?
my son's Ian.
How often does he pay?
Is that in the system?
No, ma'am, it's not.
Oh, he just, whenever he can,
He gives you the money in your hand,
it's in the system.
so
Like,
you go
we
through
went to court.
DHS.
Mhm.
Gotcha, yes, ma'am. And how much is it, do you know?
Cause it varies, cause he be quitting his job.
Okay, so when was the last time you received it?
I think 2016.
Okay. Alright, since it's 2024, we don't need that verification, okay?
Okay.
Alright. Alright, is there anyone in the home that I can speak with to verify your identity? Cause I do see that you qualify for expedited services. And, I don't have a proof of identity in the system for you, but is there anyone that I can speak with that can verify your identity so we can go, I can go ahead and, process your case?
Can I call my cousin?
Yes, ma'am, you can.
Hey, cousin, and,
What up,
I just
cousin?
need you to identify, she talking about she needs some, I don't know, just say, you know who I am.
Hey, how you doing, man?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm good.
Alright, my name is Miss Mosley. I was calling to verify the identity for Miss Samantha Scott.
That my cousin?
Okay, alright. So what's your name, sir?
Anthony.
Alright.
Hey, can you check my cake right quick? They don't do it.
I apologize, I cannot check your case right
No,
now.
I thought you worked food service.
I do work for food service, I can't give you a number that you can call back in, or you can come by the office, and they can check your case.
It was a lady I talked to named Wilson.
Alright, and do you have a good contact number that I can contact you just in
You
case?
didn't say you needed his phone number.
No ma'am, I don't, but I'm asking him, is it okay?
Oh, I ain't comfortable give y'all that.
Okay, that's fine, but your name, I do have your name as Anthony Scott, and you did verify that this is your
Yeah,
cousin,
ma'am.
Samantha Scott.
That my
Alright,
cousin.
thank you so much, I really appreciate it.
Cause I'm calling that.
How much you getting?
Alright, so,
But they gonna want something to hear from.
alright, are you interested in working?
Like the 8%.
Yes ma'am, so do you know about the program?
I used to do it, but they $50 one long. They wasn't doing what they needed to do.
Okay, are you interested in the A-Reset program again?
I've been going to interviews already, no, I'm not.
Okay, yes ma'am, that's all I wanted to, know. Alright, so, I did receive verification from Mr. Anthony Scott to verify who you are. The only thing I need from you is proof of residency. So I need something to indicate where you reside, it could be,
Like my lease or something?
yes ma'am,
Okay.
okay?
I don't have no lease stuff. It's in my cousin's name, because I ain't got good credit, but I can just have her write you something.
Right, so your cousin can write a statement to state where you reside, just make sure they list the, address for me, please. And then they can just sign it, date it, and put a good contact number on there for me, okay?
Can I write it for her, cause she a little, and she just signed it?
You can do that, but as long as we have to have her signature. You cannot sign it for her, okay?
Yes, I'm broke.
Alright. Alright, so, if you are approved for benefits, then you will receive a 6-month report in the mail in January. You did not return that report in between the 1st and the 10th of February. If you have any changes on that report, then please provide those changes with it,
Do
okay?
I get approved?
I don't know yet.
I thought you
But-
said you could process it now.
I am going to process it. But
Now?
I'm gonna try my best, yes ma'am, I am gonna try my
I'm
best.
not being on hold.
Yes, ma'am. Well, let me go ahead and tell you the rest of the things also. If it is 3 things that you are required to report anytime during the certification period. You're supposed to say all this. So 3 things that you are required to report. If you win the lottery and gambling, of $4,250 or more before taxes and deductions, you must report that to the office.
Is
If
that gonna mess up my food stamp?
it could possibly,
Who I report?
because you can get a claim if you don't report about the 10th day of the month following.
That's not for the catch me.
I also need to tell you, if you are, if you start working and you're over the income limit for your household size, the income limit for your household size is $3,380. So if you start working and you're over the income limit for your household size, then you must report that as well. Okay, now if the kids, all the kids, leave your home, and then if they leave your home, then you will be considered an ABOD, so you need to report that as well. If you're not currently working and your hours are below 20 hours a week, okay? All right, so because this is your first time ever having benefits, you will receive a card in the mail between 7 to 10 business days. Once you receive that card, then it will instruct you what to do. No ma'am, we do not print those cards out in the office.
So I gotta wait 10 days just to get my benefits?
Yes, ma'am, I do. No, ma'am. Your benefits will be on your card once I approve your case. However, you have to wait on your card to be received. Do you have any questions for me?
Can I, see how much I'm gonna get?
Okay. Well, also, I can process your case as an expedite, but I will need verification of your residency, so you can bring it by the
I
office.
thought my cousin just verified it.
No, he verified your identity.
Can I call him so he can tell you where I stay?
You can call whoever you're renting, whoever home that you're living in, and I can verify their residence then.
My cousin in jail. Good.
Alright, so I need something to verify, something to verify where you live. So I can approve your case prior to that, however, I will need that before you're able to get any additional benefits.
Okay.
Okay, so if you are approved, you'll receive a combined allotment. So you'll receive your benefits from this month as well as next month. You will not receive any additional benefits until November. Alright, so if anytime we send you something in the mail, please make sure you read it because it's something very important.
Okay.
Any other questions for me?
No.
Alright, so you can send that information, you can email it to us, you can fax it to us, you can bring it down to the local county office. Our hours of operation is between 8 a.m. and 4:30 p.m.
What office is?
That address. No, no.
So what's the office downtown?
Oh, that is the state office building.
So can I send it there?
No, ma'am, you need to go to the office,
What's
Montgomery
the
County.
email address?
The good email address is, you can email it directly to me at zarina.mose, I'm gonna spell it out for you. See, I know some offices don't, we're gonna talk about that. Alright,
Alright, thank you.
you're welcome. Did you want to hold?
No.
Alright, well, thank you so much for your time today, you have a great day.
How many